So my name's Lee Bundy, and I'm going to show you how to handle and sharpen an axe today. Well, the first step would be to get the wood out of the old axe, because it's probably still in there. And we got a little tool for that right here. It's nicer to knock it out the way it went in. The head went on this way, so knock the wood out that way. Because if you knock it out this way, you're tightening those wedges.
Oh.
And it'll knock out pretty hard because it's going to tighten as it goes. But you can. So if it wasn't broke off clean like this one will be easy to knock out. But you might want to cut that off pretty flush. Grind it off or something so you can. Or sometimes you have to knock it out this way, and you might want to just drill some holes in the wood to relieve the pressure to be able to do that easier. Let's see. So I took a couple of 4x4s and cut a notch in them with a chainsaw just to hold the axe head while you're getting that started, and it'll hold itself.
So it's just a brace right now.
Yeah. Okay. We got it out. Now one thing I like to do, but a lot of people don't do it, and you don't need to do it. Yeah, see how this gets kind of a sharp edge, and when you drive the handle in there, it'll peel up the wood, shave it, and so we want to bevel that just slightly, so it don't do that. So see where the shiny part is there, where I ground it a little. I just beveled that edge off a little bit. So we're going to do the first test fit here. We'll no doubt have to do quite a bit of rasping to make it fit. I can see we got to rasp the edges off of here a little bit. We're going to take some of this shoulder off of a new axe handle. We're going to taper that off a little bit too. I'll go ahead and do that first. This time I'll tap it on there a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty close. Then you can look at the mark that it made and see what you need to do. It's a pretty good fit. I don't think I'm going to do much. One thing I'm going to do though is cut this slot down a little bit further to make sure the wedge doesn't bottom out before it gets tight. We've got quite a bit of handle sticking out the top, so I think I'm going to cut that off before I put the wood wedge in. I'm going to cut it off and leave about 3/8 of an inch sticking up. Otherwise, I'm afraid the wedge might get down to that level too, and it'll be same as bottomed out because I won't be able to hit it anymore. Sometimes this groove in the handle here where you put the wedge is tight. You got to open that up with a chisel because the wood wedge won't open that. This one probably it would have. It's not that tight. Our wedge is a little wider than it needs to be. The good idea is to take your rasp and bevel the top of that wood wedge. It won't split quite as easy. Maybe. We better go put our handle on a good rock. It's a good idea to swing your hammer in the same alignment as the wedge, because if you hit from like this, you might knock the wedge over and break it off. If you put it like this, it won't. Now we're going to cut that off a little bit closer. We're going to leave it out a 1/4 inch though, maybe. Yeah, metal wedge goes crossways.